Hi.
Hi, Joshua, correct?
Yep. Hi. How
Hi,
are you?
I'm good. Go ahead and have a seat. My name is Dr. Akuna, and in today's session, I'll be your clinician. I want to let you know that this is Milo, our therapy dog. So if you need to pat him during the session, go ahead and you can do it, okay? I want to start to let you know that in this session, this is a safe and supportive space. My goal is for you to make sure you feel comfortable about talking about whatever is going on for you. But before we begin, I also want to clarify that everything that we discuss here is private. And unless there's a concern about your safety, my safety or other people's safety, if that ever comes up, I would have to talk to you about the next step. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Great. Since this is our first meeting, we'll take things at your pace. There's no right or wrong way to talk here. How are you feeling coming to this session today?
You know, kind of nervous, maybe a little bit awkward since this is my first time talking to someone in this kind of setting.
That's completely understandable. First session can usually feel different, but you're already doing a great job being here. So tell me what brought you in today.
My school counselor, she suggested it. I've been having some trouble focusing in school, in my class, just generally in a lot of the stuff I've been doing, and even though my grades are still really good, it's been harder to maintain it and stay focused at school, and not even just at school, even with the others, but some other stuff that I do.
I see. So even though you're still like earning straight A's, the effort it takes for you to get there has like shifted. Would
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I feel like my brain won't just stay still. It's always bouncing around somewhere, and now I used to be able to stay really focused, but now I just can't focus and hone in on one thing, and it's just constantly like darting all over the place.
Mm. That change must feel unsettling, especially when you're so used to being so consistent.
Yeah, it it's like kind of stresses me out sometimes, and my parents are just strict people in general, and I feel like I have to keep everything perfect, and that's taking a lot of energy and a lot more focus than it ever used to take.
Oh, I see. It sounds like you're juggling your own expectation and your parents' expectation as well at the same time, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. It's difficult sometimes.
I see. Can you tell me more about what the past week has been like for you?
It's been kind of a little bit rough. Um, I usually just get home and I'll try to sit down and do my homework, and suddenly I'm like checking my phone or something, or looking on Instagram, or even like TikTok through my messages, and texting my girlfriend or thinking about sailing, and I lose track of time so easily. Like I was saying, I'm constantly doing something, something different every single second, and it's just a lot.
So from what I'm hearing is that your attention is getting pulled in a lot of direction even when you're trying to focus. Is that so?
Yeah, and exactly, and then I get super stressed because I get behind in all my schoolwork and all the stuff I do at school, at sailing, and all that stuff.
It sounds like you're really trying, but your attention keeps like drifting away from you. Sounds like.
Yeah, all the time, and even right now, part of my brain is thinking about other things. Like right now, I'm thinking about sailing and what I'm gonna do for school tomorrow, and the books I'm reading, what I'm gonna paint. It's like something like everywhere.
Oh, I see. That must have felt like exhausting. When did you first noticing the shift?
Probably at the start of the semester.
Wow, semester.
Yeah, I thought it was just a thing where they would say like senior burnout and junior year is stressful because of all the college stuff and it was all supposed to be super temporary. But as the semester keeps going on, it just doesn't feel like it's getting any better. Like really, I could say like it's even getting worse.
So it feels like more just a temporary stress or more like a long-term stress?
It feels a little more. Right now, it feels like I'm not sure because it's really hard to focus now. And I used to always be like that dialed in person, super focused on everything that they did. But right now, it just feels like I can't walk in on something.
On things, I see. So how has this been affecting your daily routine? If you would like to share with me?
Yeah, I like the biggest thing is I just find like I lose so many things super constantly. Yesterday, I lost my whoop and
Sorry about that.
I lost my watch and my keys and my wallet and all my sailing gear and I just always have to backtrack and try to remember where I put it. And I have air tags on all my stuff so I can like literally just track it instead of thinking too hard. And yeah, and then in class I try to focus and listen to what teacher has to say, but then I zone out or I can't, I zone out and I can't focus on what's going on in class, and it just is a lot because I feel really behind even though I'm putting in a lot of effort to stay on top of the lessons.
That sounds really like frustrating, especially when you're trying to stay responsible with all your stuff going on at home, at school.
Yeah, like sometimes my parents just think I'm careless, but I'm trying really hard to be responsible for my stuff. Like I want to be able to remember where my stuff is and not lose it all the time and worry. But it's right to them, they just see it as I'm just irresponsible and being careless with my belongings.
So it sounds like they see the behavior but not the effort that goes into the things that you've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. They don't see like the behind stuff, and I feel like it's just sometimes frustrating because the behind stuff is really important, I think.
Tell me how about sailing? You said you do sailing. So how does your focus there affect?
Yeah, sailing, I used to just be able to go there and focus and relax because it was something that I just liked doing, and recently it's just been a hit or a miss. Sometimes I'll be super sharp and I'll be on top of it. I can read the wind really well and do the maneuvers really well and really fast and sail really well and win races, but other days it just feels like, I just feel really laggy and my mind is sort of drifting and I can't focus and I don't do, like if I can't focus I can't do well because I miss shifts, I miss, wind and all that stuff, and it just gets kind of frustrating and I make mistakes and I get behind all that stuff, and even my coach is asking me what's up because it's not very like me to be so, clueless almost.
So even in something that you're so passionate with your extra activities, your focus feels like it's unpredictable.
Yeah, and that's not like me at all. I like to lock in and to hone in what I do, but when I can't do that and I'm just focused on something else and I can't do what I like doing, that gets really frustrating really hard, really quickly.
Do you love sailing? Is it like your passion, or is it just like something you have to do for your parents?
No, I love sailing. It's like the biggest passion. It gets hard at times, but I love sailing. It's all I think about, and all I want to do.
Oh, that's good. So it's been a hobby of yours?
Yeah, it's more of a lifestyle.
Oh, a lifestyle. When did you start doing sailing?
Competitively, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but just generally maybe 5 or maybe 6 6 years ago.
Oh, nice. Have you competed in like a regatta and stuff like that?
Yeah, I went to nationals last year in California. Did a bunch of regattas in the mainland.
And how was that? Did that bring you joy?
Yeah, definitely did.
That's good. That's good. Well, let me go ahead and ask you about how are things between you and your girlfriend during this time?
Yeah, everything is good, but sometimes I forget, sometimes I forget about our plans, or I don't apply for a few hours because I get so caught up in other things that I'm doing. And she's patient. She's really patient with me, and I really appreciate that. But obviously, I still feel bad sometimes when I forget our stuff.
Well, it sounds like you really care about your girlfriend. And do you feel it's the symptoms sometimes get in the way of you wanting to show up for her?
Yeah, she's really important to me, and I don't want it to seem like that. I don't want it to seem that I'm not paying attention to her, because I do try to pay attention to her, and sometimes I just can't, like physically can't.
Is she one of your like core support?
Definitely.
Definitely. So you're able to talk to her with everything that's going on with you and your parents, you're sailing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. At least you have somebody else to talk to. So tell me, what would you say is the hardest part of this experience for you?
Probably the inconsistency. Some days I can hyper focus on stuff for hours, and then other days it just feels like I can't even start doing a task, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like I scroll for hours and hours on YouTube or Netflix or whatever to find something to watch, but I can't even choose anything. I can never start a new show or start a new painting or do whatever. It just takes me forever to start something new.
I see that pattern swinging between hyper focus and difficulty starting tasks is something a lot of many people with ADHD experience.
Yeah, that fits. It feels like that exactly.
That unpredictable must feel really stressful for you.
Yeah, super stressful.
Joshua, you have shared a lot today, especially on your first session, and I really do appreciate how honest and open you are. But before we wrap up, is there anything else you want me to know as we move forward?
Yeah. Nothing too bad. I really hope that this helps, because college is right around the corner. I don't want everything to fall apart right before then.
Oh, I see. Well, you said you're going to college next year.
Yeah.
Have you started enrolling for
Yeah.
universities? Have you been accepted to any?
I'm accepted yet to come out really soon, but I've been starting to apply, and I've been applying to a lot of schools.
Has that been so difficult for you? Has it been
A
stressful?
little bit stressful, but I like it because I get to prove what I can do to these colleges.
That's good. What are your top like 5 or 3 colleges that you're trying to go into?
Probably Yale.
Wow, Yale.
Yale or Georgetown.
Are you trying to go to the Ivy Leagues?
Yeah.
So are you trying to go to Harvard?
Just Yale right
Oh,
now.
Yale, I see. Is that gonna be part of your sailing scholarship?
Hopefully, yeah.
I see.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That's so good. Well, I do hope that you have good outcomes with your college application. And just letting you know that Joshua, I'm glad that you are here. We'll take this step by step, and we will work together to support you moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I
Awesome.
see you around.
I'll see you around too. Thank you.